Hey guys, and welcome to more Magic the Gathering news. I'm Simon, and today we have something really spicy for you guys. Now, I know we're all still hyped up for Amonkhet, and that's not even the next set to release. We still have spoilers for Aether Revolt to go through, for God's sake, but even so, it looks like we've been gifted a little holiday present by those who love leaking Wizards of the Coast secrets. It may be a little much for you to process right now, but it appears we've gotten another hint into a future MTG expansion. Man, these leaks are starting to look more like gaping holes. This one came from a leaked photo that was supposedly used in a Wizard's internal marketing survey. But of course, someone over there just couldn't keep it to themselves and it found its way onto Reddit, which meant it entered the bloodstream of the internet. The image in question is this. As you can see, various packaging designs for the already known Amonkhet block, including Hour of Devastation, but that's obviously not what's gotten everyone all excited. Just north of that, we get some more packaging mock-ups, but these hint at a whole new world, the plane of Atlazan. So as the image made its rounds across the interweb, people of course gave their thoughts on the art and made some very obvious predictions. Real or not, the theme of this Atlazan place is probably inspired by the ancient tales of Atlantis, a civilization deep beneath the ocean's surface. Not only are the names very similar, but the packaging also includes what appears to be some variant of a merfolk and a naga, creature types historically connected to life beneath the waves. Even the color used in the packaging is intended to trigger thoughts of the deep. The strong seafoam green with blue just screams, hey guys, this set's all about water. But this new Atlazan set isn't the only shocker represented here. It also appears the next set in this particular block could be called Conquest of Power. Now, the packaging for this sister set to Atlazan actually strikes a very different tone. Gone are the deep colors and creatures of the sea, replaced by vibrant yellows and gold with traditionally land-bound creatures in heavy armor like humans, and even a Johnny Goldmane, who, to the best of my knowledge, wouldn't fare so well in a world submerged underwater, cause the whole him being a cat thing. While the two sets of this block may seem to be in contrast with one another, they do have some connecting theme, and it's this top package design, which is sort of similar to what you'd see in ancient Aztec and Central American cultural architecture and art. Just think Mayan calendar, and you'd understand why people, including myself, see it like that. Now, because this design exists through this supposed block, it starts to paint us a picture of what kind of feel we can expect from Atlazan. With Kaladesh and Aether Revolt having a significantly Indian feel, and Amonkhet with Hour of Devastation being inspired by an Egyptian aesthetic, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities for Wizards of the Coast to go for a culture on the other side of the hemisphere. Rather than sprawling cities of wonders or a beautiful oasis in a sea of sand, Atlazan will be a world split in half. The land of this plane will be dominated by deep, dark jungles, hiding temples of power and tribes of varying affiliations. Yet, just beyond the shores, you enter a world of mysticism and mystery, the world beneath the waves. The seas hold just as many secrets as the dense jungles, but its citizens are far more protective. If I had to guess to a possible story for this block, which is 100% speculatory mind you, I'd say it would feature a conflict between these two mirrored worlds. Each are vying for some ancient power that could conquer the entire plane and bring it fully into their domain. The merfolk and naga seek to sink the remaining land, while the humans hope to raise the sea floor and bring forth new territory. I have no idea why a Johnny would get involved, but hey, this was at best a knee-jerk prediction to the slim information we have. Now, while Atlazan stuff will surely be at the forefront of almost everyone's thoughts, we can't forget about the possible packaging for Amonkhet here. Firstly, I think both are strikingly beautiful, but they also show us some things that we can expect from this desert world. Of course, we get your typical generic warrior and some priestess for a god or even a god herself, and not surprisingly, Nicol Bolas. I'm more interested by this one to the far right. It shows like a mummy character, which I'm super excited to see if they turn into a new creature type. I'm really hyped for mummy zombies. And honestly guys, that's basically all I can peel away from just this packaging alone. Now, the real question is, well, is it real? When it comes to this sort of leaked information, Wizards of the Coast likes to take a pretty distant stance, not saying too much about it. But this time around, they released an official tweet on the subject, saying, yes, these images are from a real survey of ours, but the survey was made to test packaging design concepts, not test actual packaging. It's a pretty subtle answer, but yes, Atlazan is most likely the next block after Amonkhet. They don't deny it, only saying it was testing concepts for packaging. Now tell me, if you're testing packaging concepts, would you use art, themes, and assets you didn't intend on using in that survey? Of course not! These may not be the actual packagings for the set when it's released, but yeah guys, we're going to Atlazan. Anyway, my plate's still full with Aether Revolt and Amonkhet stuff. Atlazan's still too far out for me to focus on right now. But don't let that stop you guys from theory crafting. Let me know your thoughts and ideas for this new world in the comments below. What do you think the story's going to be about, and what would draw Johnny there? Regardless, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, go ahead and give it a like, share it with friends, and subscribe for all the latest MTG news and lore. As always guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.